right, tubers. Madam Roy back once again. Back to the live stream. As you guys have probably seen from the title, I am suffering from what I believe is an ear infection. Very painful. Very much pain shooting from my ear to kind of my throat area. I've had issues before like this with the eustachian tube in my base of the tube again that goes from your ear to your throat, but now it seems to be a full-blown ear infection because it is really painful. I have to keep drinking water because it kind of soothes the ear canal a little bit. I just figured we'd do a quick live stream here. I don't know how long I can do this for. We'll see how long I can talk before I get in the searing pain. Got 4 people watching, 2 likes. Thank you guys. We are on the Pennsylvania Turnpike right now, I-476. Trying to get to Binghamton as soon as we can because I'd like to go see the doctor today to find out if I can get on some medication to help me with this, because once again this is extremely painful, and other than that it just really sucks. I had ear infections when I was a kid, all the time, and I remember them being just like this, though back then there were times I couldn't even tell that I had one until it had gotten really bad, and I think that's what's happened to me this time. I don't know why, the water just kind of soothes it. Alright, so, got anybody out there that want to ask questions? I don't know how good the bandwidth around here is going to be. We are kind of in the mountains. My phone's doing that weird focusing thing again. Ruben is here. Hi, Ruben. You're the first, actually, to comment. I don't know. I just don't know what else to talk about. I probably should have waited, but I figured you guys want to see at least one more live stream while I was driving. Actually, we're just outside of Allentown, and I believe that's where I started the live stream the last time, because I had remarked about it being Allentown, and I sung that song by Billy Joel. Oh, we're living here in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. I don't want to get a copyright strike, even though I'm singing it. It's still, in the end of the day, Billy Joel's lyrics. Did I ever find out what happened to the IHOP? Best guess, and this is what the fire marshal finally determined. The HVAC system, specifically, I think the AC condenser fan, seized up and caught fire, and then of course that fire started in the roof, spread, and then it caught the propane tanks on fire, and that's pretty much what did the IHOP in. Where are we traveling to? We're going to my uncle's house in Binghamton. Sorry, the GPS is trying to tell us to stay on the current highway. I know I don't have the greatest mount here right now. It's okay, but it tends to be a little on the shaky side. How are the cats doing? They're very clingy this morning. Baxter was pretty much with me the whole time once I woke up till we left, and Milo was mainly Baxter was kind of clingy. They're both doing okay though. Andrea Mallory says, hi, going for a walk. Yeah, wish I could do that. I've probably only done about 5,000 or 6,000 steps, but it's hard when you're traveling. Oh well, we got a few more days. I'll be walking every day as long as I feel up to it. Downtown Pasadena, Ruben. Ooh, I heard that's nice, especially the weather out that way. I tell you, it's not too bad here right now in Pennsylvania. It's probably, well, let's see, it's 85 outside, but it's very low humidity. We're talking maybe 30-40% humidity, and it's got a nice breeze, so it really feels a lot colder than it actually is. Wow, 75 in California. I would have thought a little warmer for this time of year, but you guys are pretty temperate out there. Yeah, I remember when we were traveling through Bakersfield in June last year. I mean, it was well into the 80s, but I think Bakersfield is more towards the desert. It's what they call, what do they call it?
Arid.
Arid. Thank you. It's arid
I don't know.
climate, so they tend to be a lot warmer there. Mark Covington's here. Hey Matt, how's your Aunt New York coming along after her recovery? Well, she hasn't actually had it yet. So it's
Oh, they're talking about her stroke.
Oh, for the stroke. Yeah, she's doing well. She pretty much wholly recovered from the stroke. The hip surgery isn't for a few more days, but she should come through it fine. She's a trooper. Everybody wants to know about my Lenovo ThinkStation. Nothing new on that front. I still have not gotten an SSD for it yet. Probably not going to be until I get back home. Actually, I can tell you it's not going to be until I get back home unless I find some killer deal while I'm up here on Craigslist or OfferUp or something like that. Wow, 82 in Fargo, North Dakota.
Wow.
Man, you do not think of North Dakota being that warm. Yeah, I guess in the summer any place can be warm. Really
Karen
warm.
says in South Dakota, where Sammy is, gets like very hot in the summer.
South Dakota. Yeah, I can see that. Is a mini, Ruben's asked me, is a mini PC worth it, or any mini PC? Generally not. Anything that is in a small form factor, whether it be a mini PC, a mini tower, micro tower, they tend to just run too hot. They don't have enough area for cooling in there. I stay away from them. Most I will do is what they would call a quote-unquote mini tower, which is like a regular tower, but like a micro tower when it gets really small form factor like that. Stay away from that. They overheat all the time. Bad thunderstorms in Fargo. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This time of year, that's par for the course. I mean, summertime, pretty much all across the United States, you're going to have a chance of some type of thunderstorm. All right, 12 watchers and 3 likes. Not too much else. I tell you, let me see where we are now. We're right outside of Allentown still at the moment. That's awesome. Hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear. Again, I'm in the mountains of Pennsylvania right now, so I might lose you a few times while I'm jumping from cell tower to cell tower. That is a distinct possibility. So if you see me go like this and you don't see me moving for a minute, that's probably what happened. Not much else going on here right now. I tell you, sometimes what helps when you have an ear infection, you kind of massage that little area right there where the eustachian tube is. Helps clear it up for a minute, but it is painful. I'll give you that. Let's see. No other questions right now. I'm going to turn you guys around for a minute. You guys got to see how beautiful it is here.
It's beautiful. Mountains.
Check this out. Beautiful mountains. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Very, very few clouds, if any. Let's see if I can move you guys up. There we go. This is, again, Interstate 476. We're heading up towards New York. Right now we're in Pennsylvania. This is the most beautiful part of Pennsylvania. Rolling hills, lots of mountains, quite a few farms on the way up this way too. I-476 to Interstate 81, you got it. Ruben said I could try to go to New York City. Not on this trip. I wish. Actually, I don't. I'm not a big fan of New York City. I only go there if I absolutely have to. We went once for just like it as a tourist visit, but to be honest with you, once was more than enough for me. It's very crowded. It's cleaner than it used to be, but it's still pretty dirty. And at the end of the day, you really fear for your safety, especially at nighttime. Yep, the subway trains are the worst.
But we went in by train.
Tyler, that's true. We did take the metro in. Tyler, just woke up, Matt, trying to get sleep for tonight. bad storms in South Dakota. Hope you're feeling better. Well, thank you. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I took a what do they call it?
Like
the
Excedrin
Excedrin migraine. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to take for that.
Well, it's just extra aspirin, strong aspirin.
Right, very strong aspirin. Chris's Tech Channel. Where do I get Windows 10 keys? Most of the time, eBay, you can get the scrap product keys. I just search for Windows 10 professional scrap product keys, or you can still use Windows 7 keys to activate Windows 10. That still works most of the time. Tyler says, had problems with his ears since you were a kid. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm the same way. I tell you, there are times that it's incredibly painful, like now. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I might turn you back to my ugly mug here in a few minutes, but I figured you'd really enjoy. Ooh. Check out the Corvette, yellow Corvette on the left.
Wow.
Nice.
Brown mustard color.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah. And you have no storage at the end of the day. You have a little compartment in the back. That's about it. Did I do any interesting finds on computers? Not recently. I let you guys know when I do get interesting items in. Nothing really recent. Tyler says, no. Okay, ma'am. Thanks for stopping by. Ruben wants to know how I got my ear infection. Most likely allergy related. A lot of my ear infections start because of allergies. And they don't go away usually until I get on some form of antibiotics. Yeah, the giveaway is coming up. Garage sale finds, I don't know. It depends. It depends on where we are, where we're going. There are definitely going to be some garage sales, but I'm going to try to go to them. But I'm not sure what kind of stuff they'll have. This is remember, this is a very depressed area, so a lot of the stuff I find there is probably going to be very, very old. But yeah, if I find anything interesting, I'll definitely do a video about it. Oh, when Tyler said cutting out now, I thought he meant he had to leave. He said that it was the video was cutting out a little.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen here. Not too much I can do about it, unfortunately. Like a little shadowing effect here. But you guys got a rough idea of what it looks like here. Looks like they had one of the, if you look to the left, that little barn is where they store the salt for the winter. Being Pennsylvania, they get a lot of snow here, and they have to have a place to store all that salt and stand that they put on the roads. And they have a lot of those. I remember in New York State where we used to live, even downstate towards the city, and a lot of those salt barns, I think they call them. I just can't get over how beautiful it is out today.
We get near the Lehigh Tunnel, I think.
We might be getting near the Lehigh Tunnel. If I do this long enough, you guys might get a chance to see that. It's a tunnel that's cut into the mountain. And it's a little on the scary side, to be honest with you. It hasn't been the best maintained over the years. And you see a lot of the tiles are falling off the walls. I think you're right. I think this might be it up
That's
here.
what I'm
Let's see.
It might be, because the mountain's straight ahead, so I'm thinking it might be up here.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah, that would be cool if it is.
I don't know.
I've only ever filmed it once, and I don't even remember if I don't even know if I uploaded that footage or not.
I think it is.
I
think it's safe,
see
but
this
it's
huge mountain here.
and then it goes right through the mountain.
Yep,
It's here.
it is.
Yep.
All right, tubers, you guys can get to see this Lehigh Tunnel. Hopefully, I don't lose reception in here.
Goes right through this mountain straight ahead.
Here we go, the Lehigh Tunnel. Let's see if last time they were working on the other side, the southbound. Let's see if they're working on the northbound side this time. Oh my gosh, this thing is so scary. Oh, I hate going through this tunnel.
We go through tunnels all the time underwater where we live.
You can see it's lit. That is so cool though. We're literally going inside of the mountain. All right, tubers, here we go. Oh. No, it's not that bad.
Look at this.
Connection. Wow. Unbelievable. Actually, it looks like it's in better shape than it was last time. Last time, pretty much all the tiles on the wall were falling off. Here we come on the outside, the other side of the tunnel. Oh, and we're back. Okay, I don't know how much of that you got. Hopefully you guys got to see at least a little bit of that Lehigh Tunnel. It is really cool. And if you're ever on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, definitely something to see. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Yeah, this is the little strap here or something. Oh, hang on, I can fix that. Oh, dang it. Bixby. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know some of it got cut off, unfortunately. Excuse me. Awesome. Well, it looks like we got most of that tunnel in there. And then you just got a bunch of small bridges and stuff up here. Nothing else too interesting. So, pointing it back to me now. And yeah, I could feel it a little bit. It was starting to feel better, but what's happening now is we're going up and down the mountains, and it's causing even more pressure to build up where the problem is already. So that actually winds up causing more pain. And nice cool water soothes it. It's like my fourth bottle today too. That's okay. Part of what they say when you're fighting an ear infection is to stay hydrated. Just basically keep drinking as much water as your body will allow you to take in. Well, thank you. Lethrain, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name, says it's sad because you're a nice mate. Well, thank you. I hopefully won't have to deal with this too much longer. Ruben said try to make a video of Lehigh Tunnel. I actually did. I'll have to see if that's actually still on YouTube. I don't know if it is or not. Years ago, probably closer when I first started the channel is when I would have uploaded that video. And I know that I did.
You do it on the way back?
I can try to do it on the way back, yeah. Awesome. We got 10 watch. I know we lost a few back there because I must have been going in and out. Oh boy. The perils of low bandwidth. Or should I say low internet service. I can't really complain too much. I mean, AT&T has been very good to me for the most part. Except that one time I had a bill problem. They charged me they double billed me 1 month for whatever reason. Still this day I couldn't figure out what happened. I had to fight that. Instead of it being the normal like $80-something, like $160, I'm like, what? Where's the $160 coming from? And they double billed me. But that was the only problem I ever had with AT&T. Oh, thank you. Elizabeth Laforte says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you. AT&T, Tyler says AT&T charges him where they play unnecessary games. Yeah, except for that one problem. I never really had a complaint with them. As a matter of fact, the only other complaint if I had to come up with one is the fact they keep bugging me to switch to DirecTV because a lot of you guys may already know AT&T purchased DirecTV 3 or 4 years ago, and they're really pushing it hard. Like if I actually wanted DirecTV, I could save like half on my cell phone bill now, and I could even get the full unlimited with the full bandwidth speed on my unlimited for the same price I'm paying now. But I can't because we already have Fios, and I am definitely not going back to DirecTV. Satellite dishes don't work well in our area. We have too many obstructions in the southern sky. Robert J. Jones says hello. Hello, Robert. Garth says, how is your dad? He's doing well. He stayed home. He's got to watch the cats and watch over the house and do other things. Yeah, take care of his business. So that's okay. He'll have fun. Just like we will, I hope. Elizabeth Laforte, debating going to the S9 Plus in the next few days. Rocking the S7 Edge still, same as you were. Any major pain points now that the camera issue's fixed? Not really. The battery life is a lot better than the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge ever was. Really, I can't say any other complaints. I like the rear camera. The rear camera is excellent. The front camera, the focus of any new phone that comes out on the market, there are obviously going to be bugs that they have to work out. And I lost you guys again. I didn't bring my laptop. Maybe ending this soon. Tell the connection's not that great right now. All right. Tyler, don't work too hard, and if you do, go home and get a good night's sleep. Have a blessed day, everybody.